Winter is coming. What's up, my fellow kings and queens? Winter is coming is the title for tonight because I've been watching Game of Thrones for the past couple months because my daughter loves it. And I am a huge Game of Thrones fan myself. I'm a diehard fan, actually. I love Game of Thrones. I only like a few shows Game of Thrones, uh, Breaking Bad, Weeds. That's all I can think of right now. But I'm a huge fan of Game of One Tree Hill. Not gonna lie, I was a fan of One Tree Hill, not 90210 or any of that bullshit. But yeah, I liked One Tree Hill. I'm not gonna lie. But I've been watching Game of Thrones all day, all month. Every day. My daughter loves it. We got a couple seasons, so she keeps her occupied, which it doesn't as much anymore. I guess she just wants another season because she's just getting tired of these episodes playing over and over and over. But I was sitting here watching these Game of Thrones shows and stuff, and it just bothers me so much about this ending. Most of you, if any of you watch the Game of Thrones, after season 7, we had to wait like 2 years for season 8 to come out. And the first couple episodes was good of season 8. The fight of the dead, the White Walkers. That was all good. I didn't like who died and all that stuff. Spoiler alert! I will be talking about people who died. So if you don't want to know the answers to that, make sure you change the stop watching if you're even watching the video. But I was watching, but during to season 8. I was watching. I'm just like, man, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. And then I literally cried when Lord Varys, the Master of Whispers, was killed by Queen Daenerys. That really pissed me off. I really had to change it. Luna, please don't tear down that gate. Please. No. 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 Luna, no. 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 She's such a brat. But Lord Varys, he was actually one of my favorite characters on Game of Thrones. I loved him and little Tyrion's combo. Their little bro romance they had. I mean, bromance, I guess you call it. They never were intimate with each other, but they were like the dynamic duo. I liked them to death. I liked them both. I liked them together. And then Tyrion ended up telling Queen Daenerys that Varys wanted Jon Snow to take over, and she ended up burning him alive, which fucking sucks. So after that happened, I literally was done with the show because I really wanted him to last all the way to the ending, and unfortunately he didn't get to, which really pissed me off. And then when, of course, I don't know why. Episode 5. I think it was episode 5. The Bells, I think it was called, where Queen Daenerys goes fucking nuts and burns everybody in King's Landing. She killed kids, women, people that she's supposed to win over. She ends up burning them all alive. She goes fucking nuts like her dad and destroys every fucking body, which fucking really pisses me off. The creators, the people that created the show wanted it to where it's not a happy ending or fans don't, it's not going to be what fans want. Why the fuck not? Why would you make it to where nobody likes the fucking show? Why would you do that? Why would you make it to where everybody, instead of liking Daenerys, now hates her? Why would you do that? That makes no fucking sense to me. Why want to be hated on? They and it looks like they rushed it so bad. I mean, it looked so fucking rushed. All of season 8 just it just was rushed. Like, it was like, this is what we fucking waited for? Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. 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 I just wasted like 2 fucking years of hope and so many fucking hours of Game of Thrones wondering what the fuck is gonna happen next to this is fucking stupid. What the fuck? And I know that I wasn't the only one that thought that. A lot of fans thought that because they even had, I think there was a fan blog to where there was over 1 million signatures. I think it was 1 million. I could be wrong on that number. They had higher thing. Even though that the White Walkers fight was good, even though it was dark, you couldn't see anything. The reason why it was so dark is because I guess where they were at, and no matter how many lights, I guess they just couldn't make it any fucking good. I don't know. They can put dragons in the fucking show, but they can't make it brighter. I don't know. But that really pissed me off. It really did. I was just like, "Are you fucking kidding me? This is what the fuck we're watching." I mean, it was a good fight at first, and then it just was too fucking dark. I mean, we didn't see a fucking thing. Okay, stand by. I'm trying to wait for my camera to catch up to me because it just looks like it's. Alright, I think we're back now, but this is fucking bullshit. I gotta get a new camera, so I do apologize about my camera, guys. It just keeps freezing up on me. But yeah, so it really pissed me off about the Game of Thrones. I mean, that was just fucking stupid. I mean, why would you fucking do like waste? You ruined the show by that. Breaking Bad, that was okay ending. Everyone knew that Walter White was gonna fucking die. Everybody knew that. Everybody knew. They knew from basically the beginning of the show because he had cancer, so they were kind of expecting it at one time or another. Weeds, I didn't like Weeds ending either. There's not a lot of people that watch the show Weeds. I was a big fan of it. It was on Showtime, very old show. It was a good one. It was about this suburban mom that ended up becoming a weed dealer, and it went on about other shit, but it was a pretty good show. It really was. And the ending, it's like, why? It's sad to say, just like with Game of Thrones, you wonder who's gonna end up with who's gonna marry who, and I know it's all right. Here we go again. Another freeze on the fucking camera. I'm gonna have to delete this video. I mean, I'm just gonna delete all the videos. This fucking getting bullshit with this camera. It's just pissing me the fuck off. I haven't had a cigarette all fucking day, and it's just that's what it's like right now. But I know it's sick to say this because they were related, but I still wanted them to end up together. I personally, I can't. I'm so sorry for that. Say that because I know that's really disgusting. Because she's his aunt, but I still wanted them to end up together. I don't know why, but I did. And then I was thinking maybe she would submit to him to where he became king. But then you make Bran the Broken king. Okay, now where the fuck did that come up? You know what I mean? Okay, Bran the Broken. He didn't want to be the Lord of Winterfell. He didn't want to be the Lord there. He said he can't be or something because now he's a 3-eyed raven. And then he goes to King's Landing to try to make some kind of peace with the Unsullied so they can free Jon. And he ends up becoming king. And then when Tyrion asked him if he would accept the kingdom, if he would accept the responsibility as king, he said, "Why do you think I came all this way?" Okay, motherfucker, you can see the past, but you can't see the future. Okay, I mean, I don't get it. And then the dragon Drogo fucking burnt down the Iron Throne. He burnt the Iron Throne down. Now, people have some questions on why he did that. And one of my coworkers, aka Michael, shout out, no free shout outs to Michael. He said that the dragons are extremely smart, which we all know they are. They're supposed to be even smart as humans, they say. Burnt the Iron Throne down because since his mother died, Queen Daenerys, spoiler alert, too late, that if she can't sit on the throne, nobody is, basically. And that kind of actually made a little bit of sense to me. I was like, maybe you're right. Maybe that is true. I don't know. I don't know why he burnt it down. I think he was just pissed off because she was dead and just he couldn't kill Jon because he knows Jon's a Targaryen. So he just saw something there and was like, I'm gonna just break this motherfucker. You know, Luna, no. Yeah, this is the worst camera video ever. I mean, this footage is just horrible right now. It just keeps freezing over and over and over. Sorry, I'm doing that. It's just a couple of seconds off, literally. So, but yeah, that could be though. He burnt it down because she died, and if she can't sit on the Iron Throne, no one else can. That's possible. I personally thought for a minute there that he was gonna take Queen Daenerys over to back to east to the eastern area, back to where the Red Woman, the one that made peace in Marine. I thinking, but I guess I looked that up online. They said everyone was saying no, that's not what was happening. Now, when shows end, you always hope a lot of shows that they come back. Like okay, they'll come back years later. Like I used to watch this HBO show Oz. Okay, it was about a prison show. I can see her, so when I can't see her, I freak out. I used to watch the HBO show Oz, a prison show. I know that sounds weird, right? But at the end of that show, the very last episode, it was supposed to be the season finale. The end of the series finale. At the end of it, the guy says, "Where are we going to take the inmates?" Because there was like some kind of chemical that got released out through the property, and he goes, "I don't know. All I've been told is the move is temporary. We'll be back someday." Now, of course, nobody that's watching this knows what the fuck I'm talking about because I know there's not one person I met that watched the HBO show Us. I think I was the only one that ever watched it in the whole fucking world. But it was like a cliffhanger and made you think, well, maybe they'll bring the show back. This was back in 2003, so I don't think it's coming back after almost 20 years. So hope so that it was gone. But when they first did say that, I was like, they might bring it back at some point or another. It did have a lot of good stars in it. It had Christopher Maloney, who was in big time SVU. He plays in a lot of other movies as well. Plays in Man of Steel as a soldier. Hold on, because Luna is about to break the video game. So stand by. Luna, baby, no, you can't do that, honey. Never see him again. Like I haven't seen the guy Chris. What's his name? Yeah. God, I can't even think. Chris Harrington, is that who plays Jon Snow? I think that's his name. The guy that plays Jon Snow in Game of Thrones. I haven't seen him in movies or anything. Queen Daenerys. Yeah, Ellen. What's her name? Ellen. No. What's her name? God, I can't think of her name. She was in Terminator, Genesis, and I think that's it. That's all I've seen her in. So why would you want to end a great thing? You're becoming a big star with Game of Thrones. Why would you want to give that up? If I was in a TV show, I'd be in there. I'll be like, what's that show that's been on TV for like 40 years? Not Grey's Anatomy. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. My mom loves that fucking show, and I couldn't stand it. But I would go on that show for sure because I'd be on there for 40 years. You're guaranteed a job. But yeah, I don't know why I thought of doing a little podcast about Game of Thrones and other shows, but it's just disappointing, the ending, of course. And and from what I've been told, the ones that did the show, they didn't even like the ending. They were like, "Wow, are you fucking kidding me?" And I was watching on YouTube when they were doing the table read. The guy that plays Varys was so fucking pissed when he died that he even took the script and threw it on the table. Check it out on YouTube. You can see the table read and it shows where Varys dies. They get to that part and he throws the script on the table. He was like, "This is some fucking bullshit." I didn't like that Jorah died. I mean, that was some bullshit. As well. But the people that played the characters, they didn't even like the way it ended. They were like, "This is fucking bullshit. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, this is disappointing. Why would you? That's not I don't understand. What came to your mind to do this?" And then what I heard is that the creators of the show they were offered Star Wars or some shit like that, or some other big time offer, and they wanted to hurry up to get Game of Thrones done so they can get started on Star Wars or whatever the fuck it was right away because it was 10 times. It was supposed to be 10 times bigger than Game of Thrones. Little do people know, 2 weeks into that project, they were fired. 2 weeks. So they rushed Game of Thrones to go do another project, even though Game of Thrones made them. The guys that did it, DD and Dan, DBD Dan and whatever their name is, the creators of the Game of Thrones, the guys that created the show, not the guy that wrote the book, not George Martin, the guys that actually got the show to go. DB and Dan, I think their name is. Um, they were living in an apartment and had literally no fucking money before they got Game of Thrones going. Nothing. They didn't have shit. They didn't have a career or anything. I think the one guy was working like at a FedEx or some shit like that. He didn't have anything going. And then he got Game of Thrones going with his partner. Blah blah blah. They Game of Thrones takes off, and then they get offered to do. I think it was Star Wars, if I can remember correctly. They were offered to do this big ass thing, and then they go try to do it. Fucks up. They get fired like 2 weeks into it. So then they just wasted Game of Thrones. Literally, they ruined the fucking show by the ending. You can literally ruin the show by how it ends, because it's like, wow, really? I don't ever like watching the ending of Game of Thrones. I watch the older ones, season 6, season 7, season 5. I don't watch season 8. I'll watch half of it. I'll watch it till the White Walkers fight. After that, I ain't watching it. No, I'm not dealing with it. I don't like how the Hound died either. I mean, he was a good guy. He protected Arya, and it was just bullshit. It really was. And then Bran to become king. It's like, come on, man. Everybody wanted Jon Snow as king, the bastard of Winterfell. You know, went through shit growing up because he was supposedly a bastard and just a product of a whore, and everyone giving him shit. Joined the Night's Watch, and then becomes Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. Ends up getting killed by his own people on the Night's Watch, and then ends up becoming uh, the king in the north, and ends up giving his crown up to Queen Daenerys. And it's like everybody wanted him to be king. Just make him fucking king, okay? Why fuck up the show, okay? Give the people what they want. Give people to enjoy the fucking show. This isn't an art movie. Now, a lot of art movies, if they're good if people hate the show or hate the movie. A lot of people don't remember that. Like Sin City. Quentin Tarantino, Sin City. A lot of people hated that show. That is an art movie. People don't realize that it's got big stars in it. That's Quentin Tarantino. Quentin Tarantino is a fucking genius. He was working in a video store. James Cameron. Yeah, James Cameron is great. He did Titanic, he did Terminator, he did Avatar, and he's got a bunch of Avatar movies coming out. I think there's like 3 other Avatar movies coming out, and it's been taking so long to film it and everything like that. But there's a lot of James Cameron movies that are fucking stupid. It really is. I'm not an Aliens fan at all, but James Cameron brings good shit. I am a huge fan of Christopher Nolan. I like The Dark Knight Rises. I like Inception. I like Christopher Nolan. I'm also a Michael Bay. I like the Transformers, the first 3 at least, not when Wahlberg got involved. I like Pain and Gain. Unfortunately, it's a dumb movie, but I do like Pain and Gain. I like Michael Bay. I like Christopher Nolan. I do like Cameron. And here, I didn't know this. I was actually watching the Howard Stern show. James Cameron, before he was a director, he was a truck driver. And how he became a director is that he would actually go to the library and read about directors and shit like that. So he ended up doing his own college education for a library membership. It's like people can teach themselves anything and become superstars. You just gotta meet the right people and get people to agree to it and stuff like that. You know, it's just crazy. When I was watching that interview, I like to watch interviews. I like to watch Jimmy Kimmel and Howard Stern. I really like Howard Stern because how people they'll open up to him for some reason more than anyone. He just flat out asks them, "Hey, you know, what size dick is Orlando Bloom?" I mean, it's just like, and people fucking tell him. I mean, it's fucking insane. Nobody else can get away with that. Jimmy Kimmel, he's a comedian and stuff like that. Not a big fan of really anyone else. I like Ellen. I think she has a little bit of a temper on her, but I still like her. Conan O'Brien, I like him just because he's really Irish. I represent the Irish as well, so I'm a Irish guy. So, but yeah, I know I'm talking about movies and shows and stuff, but I do that a lot. I got so much background. So much background. I used to watch so many movies and stuff, and there's certain directors that I really like. And I don't like Justin Lin. I love John Singleton. I used to like John Singleton. He did Boys in the Hood. He did Higher Learning. He did the Too Fast and Too Furious. He created Snowfall. And that's another good show. I like Snowfall. I do like Snowfall. I like Better Call Saul. I do like Better Call Saul. I'm still waiting for Snowfall to come out. That's supposed to be coming out again soon. I think. I don't. I forgot when there's supposed to be one more season of Snowfall coming. I don't know when exactly, but that's supposed to be coming out. But if you are watching this video and you have any insight, what is your idea about the Game of Thrones and how it ended? How would you have wanted Game of Thrones to end? Me personally, I know this is sickening. I still would want Jon and Daenerys to get married. And what I was hoping for is in season 7 of Game of Thrones, when at the Dragon Pit, when Tyrion was talking to Cersei, when he was trying to get her to convince her to join the North to fight the White Walkers, Queen Daenerys and Jon Snow are in the Dragon Pit, and Daenerys tells Jon that she can't have children, and Jon says, "Who told you that?" And she said, "The witch that murdered my husband." And Jon said, maybe I don't think she was did you ever consider that she wasn't a valuable source? Like she wasn't serious, she wasn't telling you the truth. So I was hoping that she was pregnant in season 8. I was like, that's what I think's gonna happen. She's gonna end up pregnant and blah blah. Oh, I guess I was wrong. So doesn't matter. Jon Snow ended up back where he started in the Night's Watch. Walking out with the Wildlings. Arya went west of Westeros, which is just ocean. So she probably went out and died out there in the ocean. Sansa became queen in the north, and that's okay. I mean, she is Ned Stark's technically oldest child, so I get it. Bran becomes king of the Six Kingdoms, King's Landing, the Six Kingdoms, and that's it. All the other ones are dead. Tyrion becomes the Sand, and I was hoping that Varys would live. So if Varys would have lived, I would have liked for Tyrion and Varys to be both the hands. So they could rule together. Bran would be king, but you can have two hands. You know what I mean? So unfortunately, it didn't end that way, and it was fucking stupid how they had Cersei die. Really? As cruel as that bitch was, you had her just fucking, her just a pile of rocks on her. That's the best you got? Really? Fuck, come on, man. This bitch fucking blew up a fucking chapel, a church, basically, with hundreds of people inside. This bitch was fucking torturous. She was fucking cruel. She was fucking nuts. Her death was fucking stupid. And I don't know. They do. It's their show, so they can do whatever they want. Just like I can do whatever I want on my fucking show. I can say what I want and do what the fuck I want on here. That's why I fucking love it. So I am a little tired. I've had a shitty fucking day without my fucking cigarettes. No cigarettes at all today. No cigarettes. Winter is fucking coming now. I'm telling you, when I don't have my fucking cigarettes, it is so fucking on. I'm so ready to fucking fight. You know, the problem is when I fight, after I say things, I really don't. I like if I get into an argument with Kara, that's the problem. Is like 9 times out of 10 when I say something to her, I don't mean it, and then I feel bad afterwards and stuff. But I say sorry way more than she does. I'll say that. I say sorry way more than she does. I can't remember the last time we got in an argument and she said sorry about the argument. And 9 times out of 10, I don't even start them. It's rare where I start an argument. So I'm making that very clear right now. I've seen a lot of shit on Facebook being posted and stuff like that. I'm not gonna get down to details on really what happened, but I can pretty much say I'm not in the wrong on this time. I really not. But I'm not gonna start any shit. So I hope everybody is having a great weekend. It's gonna be another cold weekend, wet weekend. Unfortunately, I'm not a rain guy. I am so tired. We have been live for 30 minutes now, and I have not one person watched this video. So I'm going to talk about work a little bit. So, like I was saying in the other videos, we spend more time with our with our coworkers than we do our own family. So I do have feel some type of way for my coworkers. I feel very protected of them, especially the ones that are really part of my team and the ones that I have always been close with since I started working there. I definitely feel protected of them. If I saw someone giving them attitude and some, I know they can take care of themselves, but I get pissed off. Same thing with my manager. I've been working for her since I started. She was an assistant manager and got promoted. And when she got promoted, she promoted me. So, I owe her so much. I mean, Kara and I, we live in a nice area now because of the opportunities that was given to me. So, because with those opportunities came raises. So I went up $5 from when I first started. $5. I'll just say that. I'm not gonna say how much I make, but I got a $5 raise from when I first started. Only been working there 3 years. Definitely very successful. I'll say that. But I think there's times where we can spend too much time with each other at work. Just like when you're at home and you spend too much time with your loved one, you just start driving each other crazy. That can happen at work as well. When you're doing, with the same people all the time and all that. I'm not saying I feel that way, but I can tell that they do sometimes. Certain ones. I can tell that they feel annoyed. They feel just irritated by you, and stuff like that. And it really does bother me because I think so much of them. I'm so proud and so happy I could work with them and call them part of my team. And I appreciate all their hard work and all their support. But when they're like being pissy and acting, snappy and stuff like that, it sucks. It really does suck. And it doesn't mean that they have a problem with me in particular. They could be just having some personal things going on. They could have like just family drama. You never know. It could be a number of different things. But it does fucking suck. I'm not gonna lie. It does fucking suck. But there's nothing I can do because I can't talk to some of them on a personal level. I can't say, "Hey, what's going on? What do you need? Where do you need help with?" I physically just can't do it. We don't have that kind of relationship. I've only known them for a year or less. It's not like there's certain ones that I work with, like the person I open with all the time. I've been working with her since I've almost started working there. So I could talk to her on a personal level. Like, look, what's up? What's your problem? What's going on? All right, hold on one second. I gotta answer this. Hello. Yes. All right. I gotta go. Bye. We're gonna go bye bye. We're gonna go get cigarettes. We're going bye bye. We're going bye bye. We're going bye bye. So yeah, um, there's just certain people I have a personal relationship with more, than I do with others. It's not that I have a personal relationship with them. It's just I've been working with them for so long that I can tell them to shut the fuck up and they're not gonna take it personally. You know what I mean? But we've been opening together for a long time, and she's been working with me since I basically first started there. And you know, I love my entire team. I really do. And like I said, I can't mention where I work or any person's names who I work with. But I love my entire team. I truly do. What I don't like is when they have a problem with something that I do or something that I say, they don't approach me. They talked about it amongst each other. And it happens a lot. Like there's this guy that works up front with us, and cool young dude. He's a fucking hard worker, great guy. He got game. I ain't gonna lie. The girls love him. He falls for it. They fall for it. You would think he's gay when you first meet him, but he ain't gay. I can't mention his name, but he was telling me the other day, like, yeah, she said this one said that, and stuff. And I'm just like, yeah, I understand where they come from. Everybody talks about somebody, no problem, right? That fucking happens. But why didn't they tell me about it? Why are they telling you? That's not gonna fix the issue. If you There's this other girl that works there, great worker, and talk to her um because we don't know if she likes to work on the floor or what. Can't mention any names, but she at least approached me and said, "Kyle, why is it always the same people like this all the time? Why can't my name be on there?" That I fucking love that. I fucking love that. That's what the fuck I want. You know, tell me more. If you have an issue with something that I'm doing, fucking, I want the fuck to know about it. That's why we can fix it. And I fixed the issue right then there. I was like, you know what? You're right. You were great the other day. You were so fucking right. Cross her name out, put your name down. And not only that, I'm gonna have your fucking name written down a few times on this motherfucker. But now the whole system's changed to where you can't, we can't do that. It's totally, we're trying something totally new now. But that's what I want. I want you, when you're upset about something, I want you to fucking tell me what is upsetting you. We need to fix the problem. And the problem is that nobody says anything to the person they have a problem with. They will rather go say it behind someone's back. And I have the problem of doing the same thing. If I have a problem how other group leads do shit, I haven't told the group lead yet. I might say to this person over here, like, man, this is fucking stupid. This is pissing me the fuck off. I never get, anytime I work with another group lead, they gotta be upfront. They gotta do this. They gotta do that. But I end up telling them eventually. I told my fellow group lead a couple days ago, like, man, I'm not getting the opportunity to run the front a whole lot when other group lead, blah, 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 blah. I did it last night. She was like, you got the front tonight, blah, 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 blah. It's communication and it's fixing the fucking problem. Okay. This isn't fucking high school. If you want to work together and stuff like that, we need to be a team and do things together and communicate. But we also need to do that among the leadership team as well. And that's other problems is that the group leads to badmouth each other behind each other's back. It's like, why are you fucking doing that stupid shit? You didn't do that shit before. Why is it happening now? And it's just becoming more of a problem over and over and over and over and over. And it's just starting to become bullshit. It truly fucking is. It's like we need to change how our whole strategy is, our whole movement, our whole mood in general. It's like we need to do this together. We need to make shit happen. So I don't know. It's just drama. It really is. And it really sucks because I think so high of a lot of my coworkers. I have a lot of respect for them, but they just always have an issue about something, which is just it's just drainful, tiring. And the problem is like there's certain ones that I have showed favoritism. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't realize I was until it was pointed out to me that I was, and I was like, "Fuck, man, you're right. I do pick the same people. It is this person, that person, this person, that person, over and over and over." And I realized the ones that I was showing favoritism to, the power I think is getting to their head, because now they're like talking back, they're arguing, they're not just staying in the booth and doing what they're supposed to. I literally a couple weeks ago I was taking care of a new customer, and the person was at the front desk. I was like, they need to hop in a booth. And I told my other coworker, tell them to hop booth because I'm coming up there and I have to send two people to lunch. Oh, they said they're gonna stay up there. I told you to hop in the booth. That's all you need to do. You need to listen what the fuck I'm saying to you. You don't need to sit there and argue with me when I ask you to do something. So the one I was showing favoritism to is now the one that's fucking shit up. You're not, I'm sitting here and I was showing favoritism. I didn't realize I was, but after it was pointed out to me that I saw that I was. I was like, you're right. I am doing this. She is getting the more of a chance than this one. This one is getting a more chance than that one. We have to make it together. And now the one I was showing favoritism to and saying she's doing such a great job, blah, 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 is the one that's arguing. Is the one that's fucking doesn't want to take care of the customers, doesn't want to do this. They just want to be in charge, and it doesn't work that way. So now we have a whole new system, and we also are going to be doing a bunch of new stuff to where it works better, because it's starting to become such bullshit. When, don't get me wrong, people should have the opportunity to move up and to learn more. That should happen. And I talked to my other group leads about it. We are going to make it to where they get opportunities to do it too. Just like Miss T, who no longer works with us, she taught me everything about that front. And here another group lead that works at Kara Center tried to take credit for that. She was like, "Oh, I told Kyle, praise the Lord, I told Kyle how to do that." I told Kara, "You better go tell her." No, she did not. No, she did not. I would tell the whole fucking world. Miss T showed me how to do everything about that front desk, how to handle this, how to do that. Miss T did that shit. And I know I'm not supposed to say names on here, but Miss T is going to be on this show. We already talked today. She's willing to do it. I can't wait. Her and I are going to make a time. Definitely check in. Miss T is the most stand-up person. She was a great mentor to me. I love her to fucking death. But there was another group lead working with us. She's now at a different center. She works with my wife. And she tried to take credit saying, "Oh, I taught Kyle everything about the front desk." Blah, 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 blah. Bullshit. Don't ever say that. You didn't teach me a fucking thing. I haven't asked you for your fucking help, and you taught somebody else and she got the group lead position. I'm happy because she's still group lead with me, but you don't say you taught me when you taught her. I asked you to teach me, but you taught her instead, which is nothing wrong with that. I don't care about that. I care the fact that you try to take credit for Miss T shit. And I'll tell the whole fucking everybody, Miss T taught me that front. Miss T taught me how to become a leader and how to be patient, how to handle situations, what to do, when to do it. Miss T was my biggest fucking mentor at my job. She showed me the ropes, and even when times I didn't want to do it, get your ass up there, Kyle. Get your ass up there. You're doing this. You're learning this. You're getting promoted. You deserve that fucking position. I love you so much. I gotta go, guys. I have about to go get some cigarettes. Thank the Lord. All right, you guys. I'll see you later. Shout out. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Bad Habits Kingdom, guys. Thank you for the support. Definitely tell your friends to subscribe too. Whoever gets us the most subscribers will win a PS5.